When the US talks about Greenland, they say it's about national security, but that's the surface story. The real reasons are resources, climate economics, and who gets to own the future. Greenland is one of the last places on Earth with massive untapped minerals, fresh water, and emerging trade routes. As climate change reshapes geography, Greenland becomes more valuable every year. The melting ice isn't just a crisis. It's uncovering immense wealth and creating new opportunities for those who can see them coming. So, what's really at stake? First, the minerals. Greenland holds vast reserves of rare earth elements, uranium, nickel, copper, and zinc. These aren't just rocks. They're the essential materials for electric vehicles, advanced weapon systems, AI, and the entire tech industry. Right now, China dominates the global processing of rare earths. The US elite and its allies are desperately searching for an alternative supply chain they can control, and Greenland is a top prize. Second, there's what you might call climate arbitrage. As the ice melts, new land, deep-water ports, and shipping lanes are opening up. For the ultra-wealthy, climate change isn't just a global threat, it's a massive asset revaluation. The land and routes that were worthless a decade ago are becoming prime real estate. Whoever positions themselves early stands to win big later. And third, the Arctic trade routes. New shipping lanes through the Arctic could cut the travel time between Asia and Europe by up to 40%. Greenland sits right in the middle of these future superhighways of commerce. Controlling this strategic choke point means having immense leverage over global trade, logistics, and infrastructure for the next century. So who's actually involved in this grand strategy? It's not as simple as one government or one billionaire. Think of it as an entire financial ecosystem. Investment giants like BlackRock and Vanguard aren't mining Greenland directly, but they are major shareholders in the mining, defense, and shipping companies that will profit from Arctic expansion. Then you have tech titans. Bill Gates, through his investment funds, is heavily involved in critical minerals and clean energy supply chains, the very resources Greenland offers. Jeff Bezos' empire depends on the endless growth of data centers and AI, which require massive amounts of energy and stable supply chains. Arctic regions are already being eyed for this kind of infrastructure. And Elon Musk's Tesla is completely dependent on nickel, lithium, and rare earths for its batteries. This isn't about one person trying to buy an island. It's about an entire financial class positioning itself around a newly accessible frontier. The US and Australian mining firms, often with political backing, are circling these resources to secure them before their rivals can. So when you hear them say it's about security, remember that's the acceptable explanation. The real goal is ownership of minerals, water, energy, and trade routes before scarcity makes them priceless. Greenland isn't just being protected. It's being positioned. And once you see that, the headlines start to make a lot more sense.